Good evening, all. Thanks for joining. So today we are going to talk about provisioning methods. Citrix, xenapp, Xendesktop provisioning methods we are going to discuss today. So coming to Citrix provisioning methods are totally three types. Okay. Citrix provisioning methods are three types. Okay. So one is MCS, we called as machine creation services. And second one, PVS services. This is called provisioning services. And third one is manual creations. Manual creations. So once you learn these three provisioning methods, so you can easily work on Citrix, xenapp, Xendesktop environment. So today we are going to learn manual creations method. Manual creation method. Okay. So what is meaning of manual method? So first, if you want to understand manual method, so first we need to prepare the architecture. So in the architecture, so first Citrix delivery controller is available. Okay. So first we have a Citrix delivery controller server. So XDC01 is that this is Citrix delivery controller server. Okay. In our lab, we have already created xdc01.ctn.com is our delivery controller. So especially this particular delivery controller, okay, this particular delivery controller will be delivering applications and desktop to the users. So users are either internal users, okay, or external user. External users. So basically, users will be directly connecting to storefront to access the applications and desktops. So we have a storefront server is available in the front end layer. Example, stf01.ctn.com. This is a storefront server. either internal users or external users, both are connecting to storefront, and storefront will be communicating to XDC server and getting applications, and application will be accessing by the users. But here in this situation, okay. Class లో నా మళ్ళీ ఫోన్ ఇస్తాను. చెప్తాను నా మళ్ళీ ఫోన్ ఇస్తాను క్లాస్ లో. So now this is the storefront, right? This is storefront server. So basically, this storefront server or delivery controller server are connected to Active Directory. Okay, Active Directory. So there is an Active Directory server is there. So the Active Directory server is ad.ctn.com is our Active Directory. These both servers are member of our domain controller. So even this server also being part of domain controller, and this server also part of domain controller. Okay. So that's why each server it will be showing is ctn.com and ctn.com. Now, how users will access applications and desktop? That's the main story here. So these applications and desktops are from a virtual machines, In this virtual machine, only the application and desktop will be delivered to the user. Suppose this is a virtual machine, right? Inside this server, application is there. Suppose there's application, even this application or a desktop is connected by the user. This is application session, and this is desktop session. So guys, are you clear? The concept is everything is clear now?
Great, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
External also same, sir.
Sorry?
Internal users కి ఎలా ఇస్తున్నాం virtual machine నుంచి application
Same.
desktops.
No changes at all. Okay. And the desktop session, I'll make it as a blue. Hmm? So either internal user or external user are getting like this. But the question is how this server is provisioning. How this server is provisioning. So that's a very important question. So in your real-time environment, definitely they'll not use a physical server. 100% they'll use a virtual machine only. But even physical machine also supported, but we are not using. That's a very costly. So we are going to provision the virtual machine. So, but this virtual machine, where it is created from? The virtual machine is from hypervisor. Yeah. See, this is the virtual machine. Okay. This is the virtual machine. But how this virtual machine is provisioned from the hypervisor? So the virtual machine is provisioned in three methods. One is machine creation service. Second one is provisioning services PVS. And third one is a manual creations. Okay. Manual creations. So now the concept is here. We are going to learn today manual creations. So how many missions you want to create? That depends on calculations. Okay, that depends on calculations. So in this concept, so now these missions, how we are creating, there are three methods. One is MCS, PVS, and manual creations. So manual creation means each and every virtual machine you need to create, and this machine will be delivering to users through delivery controller. That's the main story. But in this virtual machine, so there are some protocols you need to maintain. That means suppose in this machine, what are the things we need to install? So first step is install server or desktop OS. If you need a multiple sessions, you can go for server operating system. If you need a single session, you can go with the desktop operating system. So today morning, you are already attended my session. So I already clearly explained the difference between server and desktop. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Second step, join the machine in domain member. So even the concept you know very well, how to join the machine into the domain member. Yeah. So what are the domain is that? The machine will be joined to the domain member. If it is a ctn.com, the server will be joined to ctn.com. If it is a wipro.com, the machine will be joined to wipro.com. So tomorrow, the separate Windows class is there. In that session also, once again, I'll explain. And third one, install VDA agent. Install VDA agent. There's a third step. And fourth one is, okay, install required application. Install required applications for the project. So once this mission is ready, okay, this mission we called as, okay, VDA server or VDI desktop. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
So once you done this all 4 steps, if it is a server, it's called VDA server for multi-session. If it is a desktop, we call it as VDI desktop, okay, for a single session. So now in our scenario, we are going to do multiple sessions delivery. So that's why, so here VDA W16 mission is created. VDA W16 mission is created. Yes or no? This mission is created. So what I'm trying to do, I'm going to leave this video gold as is. I am not changing anything. I'm not changing anything. So this mission especially, I'm going to change it to the server name. I'm going to change the server name VDA-W6. Okay, W16-gold, right? I'm going to change it to VDA W16-001. I'll change it the name. I'm planning to change the name. Because of every mission is a manually I'm creating, right? So that's the reason I'm going to changing the name. I'm not making it as a template. So first of all, then I'll do one thing. Let me stop this mission. Okay, let me stop this mission. Huh? I don't require it. Even I can shut down the store fence. I was also not required today. I'm going to create a fresh missions. Okay. Right click, create a new virtual mission. Next, the name you can give first 3 letters of your name, VDA hyphen, okay, VDA hyphen, or maybe you can give like this man. Man means manual creation, man hyphen 001. This is a pattern you need to follow. So I'm creating first mission. Operating system is Windows. Version is Windows 2016. Next, this is a default storage. Now I'm going to single CPU, 40 GB storage. Okay. And now this 40 GB storage, I'll make it as a thin provision to save the storage space. And CD DVD, change here data store ISO file. Now I'm selecting the operating system is 2016 and click on next. So I click finish. VM configuration executor, please see the browser console. What happened? Something is a problem. Let me check that. Raj hyphen man hyphen 001. Next. Now mission is created. Now this is a mission. Now I'm powering on. Now the OS is creating. This will take a 5 minutes to install the operating system. Please wait. Okay. Now quickly I'll select the operating system. The language is English India. Now click on next. Install now. Now I'm selecting the desktop edition. Okay, standard or maybe data center. I'm selecting the standard now. Next, accept the license. Click on next. Click on custom. Next. Now this will take 5 minutes approximately to install the operating system files. So do not disturb this session. Let them continue. Okay, so now almost server is ready. I'm going to enter the a base password. So what is the base password, Shiva? Master, right? Capital M @ E. I don't know password. Can you please tell me, Shiva, what is a master?
యాక్చువల్గా నేను అది పెట్టట్లేదు బ్రో, సిట్రిక్స్ ఎట్ 2023 అని పెట్టేస్తాను.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So make it a good password. Then only you will get any kind of any issues for logging into the account, and they'll be destroying the data from the hackers. Huh?
ఓకే.
So, but I'm giving that Mastro MA $3 TR0 @123. So done. Machine is ready. So now next step is go to edit settings. The data store one, I need to change it to host device and click save it. So that means the CD will get eject. Go to actions. Logging in. So if it is a virtual machine, the associated VM tools should be installed. Okay, that's a mandatory step. Go to actions, guest, and install VM tools and click on yes. Now can go to File Explorer. And click on VMA tools. Click on next, typical, next, install. This will take a few minutes to install. After the installation successfully, it will ask to reboot. So as per the VDS server creation, the install server or desktop. So the first step is completed. So including VM tools. Second step is join the machine in domain number. Okay. Now I'm just click finish to restart the mission. Please wait for some time. Now unlock the system. So once you're logging in, I need to join the missions to the domain control member. Okay. So the step is very simple. Go to start. Run. Check firewall.cpl and disable the firewall. Next, go to this PC and you can change the computer name and add server to the domain control member. So the name of the computer is Raj man-001 and domain name is ctn.com and click OK. If the domain communication is successful, it will prompt the username and password. Otherwise, it will show you error. Now can see here, I'm getting this error. So in this case, I need to go to network control panel and select the DNS and check the IPv6 and go to properties and provide the DNS IP address here. So 192.168.0. So now I'm providing DNS address and click OK and close it here. Now we can try. Okay. Now it will ask username and password. Okay. And username is CTX master and password is Dream11 and click OK and restart. Now the machine is ready. The next step is the third step, install VDSN. Install VDSN. So required application, not required right now. Going forward, we will install. Okay. So the task for today's session is everyone, you need to create one machine is enough. Okay. One machine is enough for you. Or two machines, if you're creating, I don't have any problem.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Is that fine, right? So
Okay, sir.
I'm created today one mission, and you guys, we can create one mission for everyone today without any fail. Whatever the steps I followed, every step you need to follow and you need to create it for the manual creation. Huh? So mission is ready. Now I'm going back and go to and send Control Alt delete. And now go to other user and provide the domain username is CTX master and password is Mastro. Sorry, Dream11, right? DRE. I'm logging with a CTX admin domain account. So meanwhile, we can go to settings, CD DVD, change to data store. Softwares, Citrix. So which version we are installing, Shiva? It is a 7 dot, sorry,
1912.
1912.
Yes.
Okay, right. I'm selecting 1912 and click save it. That's it. Next, I need to go to run firewall.cpl. Now there's a domain network is on. Can you please turn off it? Now you can go to File Explorer and just double click the software. Click yes. Now can select the any options, your wish, virtual apps and virtual desktop, your wish. Now here is a virtual delivery agent for server. That is a multi-session operating system. You can select this. Now I'm going to create a enable broker connections to the server. The last option we need to select. Okay, this is MCS. This is the previous. This is a manual. I'm selecting the manual, the third option. And workspace app also you can select. Going forward, I'll explain what is meaning of workspace app. Next. Now do not select any other option. Okay. So going forward, I'll explain this concept. Next. And now here we need to provide the delivery control address. Delivery control address is xdc01.ctn.com. Everyone, you can provide this address and click the test connection, click add. So successfully verified and it's communicated to delivery controller and click next. And these two options you can enable it. That's a Windows Remote Assistant and real-time audio and click next. Now these are the port numbers. You should open it from the firewall. So we'll discuss later about the firewall ports and all. Okay. Now can just select automatically and click on next. And this will take a few minutes to install. So once its installation is done, your job is over. So like that, every mission you need to create. Okay. So in the manual method. So manual method is a very tough method. very lengthy method. But in future, I will explain these missions. If you want to create in a huge level, like example, 10 missions or 20 missions, we have some kind of method called cloning method is there that I will explain later. Okay, in VMware technology. Even if you're creating in the cloud, there's a different concept is there that is called AMI creation that I will discuss later. Okay, in the AWS session itself. So this will ask to reboot also for installing of .NET Framework. So you can please reboot and you can log in back and the remaining steps will automatically get continued. So just click close it here and wait for restart the computer. Then another components also, it takes 10 more minutes to install. Okay. So once it is installation is done, your job is over. So that's it for today's session. So you can take a time and you can please install it. But whenever installing the VDSN, carefully, you need to reboot the machine. Once machine is power up, you log in back and wait for some time. The installation will get resumed automatically. You don't want to click anything. In case if you are wait for more than 2 to 3 minutes, if the setup is not resumed, then you can go to the setup, again click the VDSN and then automatically installation will get resumed. Okay. So this is a process for installing the VDSN. In the next session tomorrow, we'll create a mission catalog with these missions. Okay. So then we can deliver the applications on desktop. So I would request that tomorrow, everyone, you need to create one mission so that I would able to add all the missions into the one mission catalog and deliver to the users. Okay. Now the mission is rebooted successfully. Then go to actions, go to log into the mission. See, automatically the setup is resumed. Yeah, you don't want to do anything, automatically resume the setup. So tomorrow also I will take the session. So don't forget to complete the task. Now the server is on. If you are free, you can start working on it. Any other questions? Any other question?
No, sir.
No. So thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank
So you
you.
can leave for the day. No problem. Then it will continue automatically. Then you can click finish. Okay. So this is the second time also it is asking to reboot. Then once the machine is rebooted successfully, then next time it will not ask the reboot. Okay. Only 2 times it will ask for reboot. Okay. Thank you all. See you tomorrow.